last month when we were giving the reporting of January 2025, at that time I was telling you with the number that January could be the bottom for this whole season kind of stuff, and then this year we will see a uptick in the trend, and then we will further months will tell that how the market is reacting based on the historic pattern. And now we got the latest number. Turns out that was correct, because January 2023, January 2024, January 2025, all these 3 years, January was the month of the bottoms for the Toronto real estate market. So stay tuned till the end, because we're gonna tell you each and everything with providing you the updates for this month, and tell you which property types increased year over year and month over month the most, and which property types are taking the most and least amount of time in the market, and which property types have the most and least amount of inventory. Because your decision depend upon lot of factor, because this is one of your biggest investment in life. So educate yourself, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to reach out. Hey, this side Ashish Sharma, your realtor with Right at Home Realty Brokerage. In today's video, we're gonna unlock Toronto Real Estate Insight for the latest reported month, and this video we are creating on the first week of March in 2025, and we are giving the reporting for the February month. Now without further ado, let's unlock real estate. Okay, so welcome back. Let's start with the average price, which is hovering around 1.08 million or 1.09 million, I would say, which is up 1.4% year over year and up 10.3% month over month. Yes, so we have seen an uptick in the prices for City of Toronto for the latest reported numbers. And remember, I told you in the last video that last month video that January could be the bottom. See, nobody can predict the future, but based on the historic pattern and the patterns we are seeing, that we saw that February, if sales pick up, prices might pick up as well. And fortunately, sales also picked up, though February was not the good month with lot of snow and crazy rains and stuff and crazy winter. But I think City of Toronto good market is like solid growth, which is we are seeing. So technically numbers have grown, and let's talk about the sales number. 1540 transaction we have seen in City of Toronto. And remember guys, this data is only for City of Toronto, and this is not for any other municipality. And in this video we are only covering all housing category, but as I promised you in the start of the video that I'm gonna tell you which municipal housing category is leading the has the most and least amount of inventory, and which housing category are taking the most and least amount of time in the market, and which housing category grew maximum by year over year and month over month. So stay tuned till the end, because I'm gonna share that in the video only. So keep on listening, because lot of interesting facts. So before we jump on the graph sections and stuff, let me go through the other section. So we currently City of Toronto has around 7,800 active listings right now sitting on the market. Yes, 7,800 active listings, and out of those, when we see that 64% of the listings are condo apartment. So condo apartment is taking the lead in the active listing market, and active listings have grew by 55.7% in City of Toronto and 12.8% month over month, right? And if the same goes to the new listing, because new listing become the part of the active listing, so that's why we don't cover that section, but the data is there for you if you follow the median price and new listing data as well. On an average, the sale price to list price is around 100%, and it is taking on an average City of Toronto has 5.1 months of inventory, which is totally into the buyer side and more of the balance side. But based on the City of Toronto historical number, this is for sure the buyer's market. If you are buyer shopping in this market for City of Toronto, you need to find the deals, and you are snatching deal. Think in that way, right? And last month was kind of the bottom, so which was like January month. So February, this data is based on February numbers. So February market picked up a bit, but January was the time when you picked up the best out of the best deals, right? And if you are a buyer, seller, or investor, reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you, assist you, and answer all your questions, because data is the key. We highly believe that data is the key, and we are real estate data driven realtors, and you need to make the informed decision based on the property types you are looking to buy or sell, not for the overall GTA market. You need to first drill down to the city type, and then after that drill down to the housing category which you are seeing, and then drill down to the neighborhood and the property, certain property, right? So we are doing the heavy lifting right now by educating you at least on that particular city, not just overall Canada, not just overall GTA. We are at least educating you on the overall city. But when you work with us, we'll tell you exactly, as you can see on the screen as well, our tool provides the data based on the all the housing categories and stuff. So I'll be happy to answer all your questions based on the individual housing category you are interested in, and whatever you plan to buy, sell, or invest, we'll do the comparative market analysis as well at that point, and make sure you are making the best out of the best decision, right? Because our interest is to make your interest best, right? So now let's move to the days on market. It is taking on an average 30 days for any properties to get sold. Now let's talk about the average price trend section. Let me tell you where we started the discussion with. See, last month when I was reporting this number, at that time I was telling that January of 2023, January of 2024, January of 2025, based on the historic patterns, maybe we will see an uptick in the February number based on the historic patterns over here, right? Like we have seen an uptick in the 2022 as well, though 2022 was the peak market. So at that time I wouldn't call these things January 2022 as a bottom, but at the same time January 2023, January 2024, and January 2025 for sure would be considered as the bottom at this point for City of Toronto market. But look at how sharp the market picked up based on the sentiments, right? Because now January we saw February market picked up, because January we got another interest rate drop. It will be interesting to see how the market will react in the coming months, because tariffs, a lot of geopolitical things are happening at this point in the world, and it will be interesting to see how it will turn out, right? But based on the spring market is on us, we are expecting that it could be a possibility that we will see another uptick in the trend. Now let me tell you what we promise you to tell you as well, that month of inventory. So let's start with the growth of the average price. So out of as we cover major 6 housing category: detached, semi-detached, freehold townhouse, condo townhouse, linked properties, and semi-detached semi-detached properties. So out of all these properties, detached properties are leading the way by increase in both month over month and year over year growth. It grew by 7.6% year over year and 12.8% month over month. Yes, detached properties are rocking it at this point. And let's talk about the month of inventory. And remember guys, we calculate this data for month of inventory. Only data we calculate ourselves is on monthly basis, not on a trailing average, because market is shifting dynamically and we need to provide you what is happening now, not on 12 months trailing average, right? So condo apartment is leading the way by 6 months of inventory, whereas the semi-detached property has only 2.2 months of inventory. So if you own a semi-detached property, your property can be in a demand, because the supply is not there and demand is still there, right? That's why the inventory is so less. And days on market, let's talk about the days on market. As I said, that 30 days it is taking for the overall housing category, but condo apartment is leading the way again in this section as well. It is taking on an average 36 days in the City of Toronto for any condo apartment to fly out. And when we talk about the least days on market thing, the property types is leading at link property. And because there were less sales and there were less properties, link kind of properties present in City of Toronto, but whenever it came, somebody has listed it so well that it flew out in the market within 9 days. So remember guys, we are always there to help you, educate you, and so that you can educate yourself. And this video, this information is only for information and education purposes. This is not any kind of financial advice. Please reach out to the respective professional if you are seeking a financial advice, because we are making this video to educate you, not any kind of financial advice, right? So we put this thing as a disclaimer in the bottom as well. You can see in the video bottom that this is not any kind of financial advice. But if you are a buyer, seller, or investor, reach out to me. My information is on the screen, on the post, wherever you have seen it, and reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer all your questions and help you achieve for your buy or selling needs, right? And if you are a real estate industry professional, sorry, I forgot about saying that earlier, want to get hold of this tool, because our tool is not just only these 2 reports, it has multiple reports and multiple sections, and you are just seeing 0.1% of what this tool can do for you, right? That's what we are helping our clients with, and but you need to reach out to us to help you out, because if everything will be in the video, what's the point of like having a private consultations, right? But yeah, back to that point of like my fellow real estate industry professional, if you are looking to get the hold of this tool, visit unlockrealestate.ai and become a member today. Now, without further ado, keep on learning, keep on hustling, keep on growing. Until next time, have a good